Okay, so MK6 glove box remover. I'm just trying to show you the bits of interior trim you need to remove to get the glove box out. So the first thing to do is you need to pull up the gear knob surround. That's get your trim tools in the edge, pull it out. There's no screws on that one. Then you need to remove the ashtray. Just try and get some light on that. So the ashtray is already out. There's just a couple of screws, and you can just see the screw holes down the bottom there. There's two of them which hold that in, so that's pretty easy. Once you've got the gear knob surround up, you'll be able to see that. Okay, and then you need to, this piece of surround needs to come out to get to the glove box. So there are 4 screws on that one. There's one here, one on the other side, and then there's 2 inside. They're pretty easy to see once you've got the ashtray and the glove box surround out. And then this pulls toward, you need to pull up here at this, here, at this edge. That's going to need to come up, and then the whole thing is going to come towards the back of the car to get it loose. And you need to do that just to get enough clearance to get the glove box out. The glove box, I'll show you the screws on that in a moment, but just looking at the gap where it was, you can see some of those. So there's 3 across the top, which are found when you open up the door. There's 3 along the bottom, which you just sort of get down on the floor and you'll see those. You'll need to have the side panel off here. So there's the trim panel that goes on the side of the car, of the dash. Just pop that out. And then there's not actually a screw, I don't think, on this. I think there were on the earlier models. I'm just having another look. No, I don't think there was a screw there. But there is kind of a plastic hook that just hooks around the side. And then the tricky screw is actually one that goes in here. So I'll show you the glove box in a minute. But if I can just get some light over to this side as well. Sorry about this, but hopefully this will be of some use to you anyway. So this bit of trim on the other side. Okay, so this is a UK car, so it's the driver's side is on the right, so this will just be reversed if you're left-hand drive, of course. But it's exactly the same on the other side, but basically the trim comes down here, and then there's a screw underneath holding it. And on the glove box side, it's exactly the same. So you do get a screw underneath there, which you need to take out. So there's like a tab of plastic which sort of wraps around. That's why you need to have this out as well, because you're going to need to maneuver that out. You're also going to need to just hook the edge of the glove box out from there. There's also a number of connectors and various things that as soon as you get the glove box loose, you're going to need to unplug. Now you can undo the screws and things, and the glove box will sit there quite happily because it sort of fits into these tongue holes here. So then when you're ready, when you've got all the rest of this stuff loose first, then just pull the glove box towards you. You'll have to sort of, as I say, unhook it from the right hand side there, left hand side if you're on a left hand drive country. But then there are a number of things to unhook. So you've got glove box light here. You can see the connector type. It's just a normal pinch, so it's pretty easy. Just get your fingers in, pop it out. You've got another one at the bottom there, that's for the footwell lights if you've got those. And then the yellow connector there is for the airbag switch. What you'll do with that one is pretty simply just pull back on this green spring-loaded tab, and then that'll pull away. You can see there's actually there's another footwell light on that side as well. And then you've also got, if you have the aircon feed into the glove box, which I guess they all have, you could just got to pull that pipe off the glove box as well. And I'll just show you the glove box now. Okay, so just having a look at the back of the glove box, so you can see how that works as well. So you can see down the bottom right, we've got one of the footwell lights. Just trying to see where the others all are actually, because I think there's more connectors. So then we've got another light, I guess that's the glove box one there. There's the airbag switch, which I showed you a moment ago. And then there's the connector, the tube for the air conditioning. So that just pulls off pretty easy. You can see the 3 screw holes inside the glove box at the top, 3 at the bottom. This is the side near the door, and you can see that the plastic trim panel for the end of the dash clips on there, so that needs to come off. And then, as I say, there's a little tongue thing which just hooks around the edge there. And then the tricky screw, which I was trying to show you in the centre of the dash, you can see there's the piece of plastic which sort of goes underneath. And if I lift the glove box up, maybe I just see, just turn that over. So there's the front of the glove box, and you can see how the piece on the right there goes inside, and that's why you need to pull that piece of dash out to get to that, and it just slots in at the bottom as well there. So anyway, that's the MK6 Golf glove box, and how to remove that. I hope that's of some help, because it took me a while to find that. But once you can get that out, it does make, if you have to run wiring for speakers and all that kind of thing, a lot easier, and you can do a neater job, hopefully. Thanks, bye bye.